aptly named Tower of Hell. It's going to be
Game
epic.
8, Tower of Hell. The rules are simple. Climb as high as possible. Whoever gets to the top first or climbs the highest wins. But if an undefeated contestant loses the first match, a second will be played. Ultimately, the winner takes all.
All right. You heard it here, folks. The race to the top will begin shortly. Also noting, whoever gets the highest at any point, we will count that score. That encourages forward momentum in our players in a non-stop neck-and-neck race to the top.
Absolutely. And of course, it's also going to be an advantage coming in for Shafe as that upper round undefeated player. He only has to win once, but if Dudadud is to take this home, he would have to win, reset the bracket, and going into an even match, win it out again. A big task for him. But we already saw a great comeback in Rivals, winning that second game after getting trounced in his opener.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the odds are stacked against him, but clearly he's able to make these epic comebacks. And like you said, everybody having extensive experience in Obby's Tower of Hell, it must be the game that both of these players are looking forward to.
Well, it looks like we are ready to go. We started with 10 contestants to get into this one. Shafe, Dudada, they're the only two left here. They're just getting in, making the final preparations to arrive. For these two young men, the pressure is truly on. When you're playing through this, it kind of felt too real. Still a field in front of you, but now only one player on the other side.
I know.
Is stopping you from a million.
I know. This is it. Millions and millions have tried to have a shot at the final $1 million. And this competition has been won for the ages. This is a double elimination, as you remember. So if Dudadud can win this, there'll be an extended set, but Shafe can take the money on this race right through the heart of Tower of Hell. And actually, we have a little quick, exciting announcement for you all. A game that has not seen an update in quite so long, guess what? Has released a brand new Tower Portions update, greatly increasing the difficulty of this competition just as a little gift for our final two. They've not seen it. The world has not seen it. This is a brand new update. And I will say, I've seen the practice rounds. These guys are experts, and I think they need this. This is going to be a true epic race here as we're going to see some brand new sections of the course.
They're off to the races. 7 minutes between these players and $1 million.
Interesting word choice there, gift, J-Party. I'm not sure if they appreciate this gift, seeing that it is much harder than it used to be.
Yeah, new sections. As we mentioned earlier, initially there was over 330 different sections of this puzzle, leading to over a quadrillion combinations that could be possible. So I'm assuming no one's ever seen the same tower twice. Well, that got a lot bigger of a number now with a whole new array of challenges.
Shafe, though, is out in front here and already building himself a commanding lead, but a fall back down. He'll catch himself, but that'll put him just a little bit further down. I believe Dudadud also fell too. So Shafe, despite his slip, still has the lead.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a couple falls here today, but thankfully, actually, Shafe had a pretty forgiving one. Did not hit an obstacle and fell almost on the same challenge he's on right there. So again, not losing a lot of time in the grand scheme of things.
Dudadud is hot on the tails, though. You see him catching up already here.
And as you can see on the sidebar there, we can see each player's positions in the race. It looks very, very close. They're just neck to neck.
Yeah, this is still anyone's game here. To say someone has a lead is just really, you know, the happen circumstance of a single jump here.
You see how close they are.
Oh boy, in this section, I'm not even sure I understand how to proceed here. I think both players getting a little confused there as we see a fall from Shafe.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is going to be a rough one. Smile on his face in good sport as he heads to the bottom, knowing he might be joined by a friend shortly here. And there we go. That was a wild section. Even with Observer Cam, I'm not sure I understand how to progress through that one.
It is definitely challenging, and I'd almost like to just see if we could zoom out and just get some context how far they really have to go to get to the win here, because they're still only down in the second section. You look at that right side of your screen. There's, what, 8 more sections more that you have to compete through if you want to actually win this challenge.
Yeah, and a rough early fall here. Nerves starting to get to him a little bit here as one of the players takes a knockout from that little plasma beam there, and we are getting back to our challenge section here. We'll see if someone can get past it. This is going to be a big checkpoint. Oh, and a quick slip down and fall. Wow, this is some uncharacteristic play. I will see. We've seen a lot of practices in this game. It's usually an undefeated flying through of the tournament, but here, Nerves getting to him.
It is funny. We had so many of our players that said that Obbies were their favorite, the game they had the most experience with. These are two of the players that, well, they've played Roblox for years. They definitely have experience in Obbies. They didn't necessarily say it was one of their strengths, but that's where this entire tournament, all 7 games previous, will get decided on.
Yeah, it is a challenge. you've got to be an expert in just so many things to compete here. So again, all right, Dud is back in this challenge zone. I assume he's going to wait a little bit and try to figure this puzzle out before he progresses.
For the first time ever, the polls are looking very close. 52% of the viewers going for Dud and 48 going for Shafe.
Another
Okay.
little fall there from Dud, but again, he catches himself. A little bit of luck on his side there.
We'll see. And again, the stump right here. Can we get presses? I think I see that they pop out of the corner there, and you got to catch that on the corner.
I
Nope.
can't even comprehend. My brain can't comprehend what's going on.
So it's definitely a last-second jump to the platform that's rotating out of the beam here. Oh, and he gets it. There we go.
Ah, there it is.
He's making the climb, slowly getting up higher. Oh, and there.
Oh,
Another fall.
Yeah, he's solving it though. So again, we're actually having to see people reason through some of these new challenges here, and I think Dud might be getting there, but Shafe.
I mean, you
Taking
see
a hit
the
on that
emotion.
beam.
Every time these guys fall, they're reacting, they're feeling the pressure. I think, honestly, more than even a battle against the obstacles, this is a battle about staying calm, staying focused under pressure, not rushing yourself, not letting that big timer at the top of the screen get the better of you.
Now, I can't be watching the time here. Just relax, just focus. Already we've seen this is a much slower competition here. There are puzzles to solve, and they need to spend some time. I think this zone has been a major stump.
just relax. Easier said than done. My hands are soaked in sweat watching this.
Down goes Dud yet
Yeah,
again.
that was a rough missed jump there. Again, nerves really getting the best of him. Obviously, such a funny climax of this entire event as a single missed jump is going to result in a complete reset. And here we are, neck and neck. from
Back
the start.
to the beginning. And you can't let seeing your opponent get the better of you. You don't want to rush anything. You don't want to make mistakes. One slip could be the difference, and there's a mistake. One of our players fell. Reset again.
And looking at the sidebar there, it looks like they've reached about, what, 20% of the entire tower so far?
If that.
Yeah, it's a massive tower ahead here, and we'll see if we see another round, but this could be it here.
Is kind of in the lead, so he is holding on. But yeah, if Shafe manages to catch up in these next 2.5 minutes.
Critical thing is only 2.5 minutes left in this round. So Shafe, this run could be his last opportunity to get ahead. He wants to be so careful with each of these jumps. I believe this is the obstacle that no one has made it through just yet. Here's his chance. Good jump. He stays up in it as is back down on the reset. And Shafe, I think he just fell.
I think we heard the oof. That means he's down. Oh, and there it goes again. Boy, it is a rough run for our players here. Not sure who actually got higher on that initial
I
climb.
believe they've both lost at that same obstacle.
Yeah, this actually might come down to a replay then of who made it to a block or a frame higher than the other person, because this is going to be rough.
Well, it looks like on the sidebar there, they do keep record of who reached the highest point, and so far it is Dud.
Oh, okay. Looks like he is leading. Good to know. Perhaps we'll have a redemption match.
Let's see if Shafe could maybe take his way up. Remember, if wins this, he resets the bracket, brings us to a do-or-die final round of this very classic obby.
They're getting back to this section. Everyone's favorite.
And I just want to watch
are.
Shafe here, see his reaction, because this is the make or break for him.
Okay,
He jumps
can he
up.
clear this.
He's making it deeper through this obstacle, but it's a challenge even to figure out how you want to move in this one.
Oh, and just like that, Shafe has cleared it. This has been the backbreaker with a
Is
minute
this it?
left.
A minute and a half. has to rally back
Wow.
and make it ahead of his opponent, because right now, Shafe, he
Oh,
has this in the bag.
Oh, he's still going.
And he
Oh,
hasn't
man.
stopped just yet. is on a reset. He's back down in the blue zone.
I think Shafe has time to just stop here and end it all, but he's still going.
But
We'll
remember,
see.
the highest point he makes is what the game remembers. And if he keeps
Wow.
going, it might just be over.
Wow. 50 seconds. Is that enough time to catch up?
Shafe, the player who flew all the way from New York, he had a job offer on the line. He was ready for his orientation for that opportunity. And if we can watch this is his last chance, his last run to try and beat him out. Shafe made his sacrifices, but he was the undefeated player through our rounds to work into this one.
Oh boy, all eyes on the man in blue here.
Wait.
His round to lose. Where's he at here? This is the moment.
He's made it up to the yellow. A chance
Oh,
for
he
these
has
folks.
cleared it.
Can he do this?
is
20
actually above
seconds.
it.
It's possible.
He needs
It's
to
possible.
run
Oh, no!
That should be it. 16
Oh
That
my
seconds
was
gosh,
on the
it.
15
clock.
seconds. His hands off keyboard. I cannot
Oh, man.
believe the pain.
He knows it's over.
Oh,
And
the
at
final
this point-
countdown, folks.
A victory lap
Wow.
for Shafe. He
5,
holds
4,
his position
3,
up high.
2,
And Shafe,
1.
he's the
This is
champion
it.
of the Hunt Mega Final.
We've got it. We've got it. All right, folks. We officially have it. Shafe, my friend, you're still standing. An incredible run here. Well, we've got a little gift for you. Hopefully this will ease your nerves here. Something a little exciting here. This will be your prize. So Shafe, congratulations. I still can't believe it. This has been a fierce, fierce competition. A shout out to everyone. We thought we'd bring some friends out along the way. All 10 contestants are here. The skill, the smarts, the determination to make it here. It's been an incredible journey. Congratulations to everyone. But here, let's take a big shout out again to Dud. He had an incredible journey there. That last jump, a painful fall in the last 10 seconds. But hey, it's time to celebrate everyone who competed in the Mega Championship for the hunt. This was huge. You solved puzzles, tokens, looks, fought battles, outraced foes, conquered obbies, won shooters, earning you the right to be called the best. And of course, earning you the grand prize. Shafe, this one yours. Congratulations on $1 million richer. You've done it, my friend. All right, what are you feeling? How you feeling? Anything to say?
Oh my God, ecstatic, kind of all over the place. Dud, you did amazing. Oh my God, I was so nervous when you got to the, what was it, the yellow one? Oh, but I'm so glad that everyone's here. It was awesome. This event was awesome.
All right, my friend, any shout outs, any thank yous you want to give to the folks at home?
Shout out to Gagarg. Shout out to my parents. Shout out to Cobb. Shout out to Vepix. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. All right, my friend, what are you going to do? What are you going to buy first with $1 million?
Honestly, I'm going to help my parents. They're having it rough right now.
All right.
So, going to help them save for a house.
All right.
Figure out the rest from there.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Wonderful stuff. An awesome person deserving of wonderful things. Shafe, congratulations again. That was incredible. I know if I had $1 million, I'd spend that fully on floss. Why? Well, that's for me to know and you to find out. All right, my friends. This is it. We've done it. We've had an incredible show with an incredible crew. And my friends, I'd like to say a few thank yous. We've got someone $1 million richer, and for the rest of us, well, we've got $1 million worth of a rich experience. And that's all the award we need. But hey, maybe some thank yous would suffice. I want to say thank you again to the amazing co-hosts I had. Mimi, new to the Roblox universe. Where's my camera shot? There it is. Mimi, hello. Well, yes, welcome. I don't know. We're shaking hands now. Thank you again. And you, of course, Frace, you already know. And you, thanks again for all your work here, my co-hosts. You can even have a handshake. We're giving those away for free. Again, a huge thank you to Sabrina and Geach the Gamer. Fantastic commentary for saving us in the green room. Some wonderful stuff, hanging out with some cool folks. We couldn't have done it without you all. But really, the key here is all the incredible contestants who competed in an insane competition with millions and millions of folks and everyone who participated in the hunt. This was a massive community event, one of the biggest events we've ever had on the platform, actually. It was huge. It was absolutely incredible to see you all compete, and all leading to this moment. Again, I want to give an amazing shout out to the whole crew that makes this possible. You might not see it at home, but there are a lot of folks behind a lot of fun cameras and a lot of important switchers making this whole show come alive. So thank you all to the crew. It has been amazing. I want to give a big thank you to the talented creators. That's right, the folks who updated these games, the 25 hunt participants. Again, Roblox is nothing without its creators. Y'all developers make this stuff magic. I know almost each and every one of you who helped with these games personally, and it's been an incredible run. Thank you for all the gifts, all the additional work of updates that you have provided us, including that surprise Tower of Hell one for our folks at the end here. Again, incredible stuff. All right, well, thank you for always being insightful and entertaining to our live streaming content creators who joined us, some special guests. But folks, the most important person of all to thank. And that's not me like you may think. It's you at home watching. All of you, again, appreciate you tuning into the end. An amazing journey. Roblox is possible because of all the folks here, all the magic, the folks at home. Again, I can't say enough. But hey, I'm tired of talking here. It's time to celebrate. This concludes the Hunt Mega Final. So folks, I'm Jay Party, here to say we'll see you all next time. This has been a show.